Hello, my name is Dave and welcome to Fore Golf. It's a Sunday session, although it's not Sunday, not drinking, and I'm not in the sim. I'm in a sim. I'm in the simulator room at Cottesloe Golf Club. I'm actually getting a lesson because, quite frankly, my golf is garbage at the moment. And I know you're not here for good golf. I know you're not. You still subscribe and you're all legends for doing that. But I would just feel a bit better if I could not shoot in the 90s anymore. I'm here. It's not Ron today. Matt is going to try and sort me out today. So, hey, how are you, mate?
Good.
I never know how to greet you when you're Matt. It's weird.
Same.
It's weird. Yeah. So this room, this is a game changer for you coaching here, right?
Yeah, it's stormy today, so it's
Yeah.
perfect. We're inside and aircon's at 22 degrees. Very nice.
There's a chance I won't be sweating on this one, but we'll see. I have no idea how much of this I'm going to use. We're probably just going to cut in and out. We'll look at a little bit of the things that we're trying to work on, getting me to do that he's been telling me to do for 6 months and I just don't do it.
All right, that's it.
All
7-9 to start.
Okay.
Go for it.
Okay. Right. Cheers. Thanks.
Thanks very much.
Subscribe.
You always do this. You
I know.
always melt it in front of
I
me.
know. That's a bit more like it.
So, from
Don't mind all of that.
yeah, it was struck off from the videos.
Yeah.
Like even other people have commented how the club works on the
Yeah.
inside, and we've talked about it. And already you can see that club actually staying out ahead of you rather than
Yeah.
ending up behind your back. Whenever the club's behind your back, I know people try to go into out, but then there's a point where it's too much,
Yeah.
and you can get stuck. And
Well, I'm just timing it then.
yeah, you have to
Yeah.
release at the right moment, and like to do that for 18 holes. Yeah, so that backswing's like completely different to what you do on the golf course or what you've been sending through.
Yeah.
That's actually, when you watch it back, that club is actually working out here
Yeah.
and
it's
not
good.
behind you.
Oh, that was out of there.
Maybe. Good carry, 165. Like that's the thing, those irons, when you hit them well, that's how far that should go, I would think.
Yeah.
With your height.
And that is
speed.
the major thing I've noticed with you saying about trying to retain that width.
Yeah.
It was the width rather than depth. Yeah. What would that be, so? No?
Yeah, similar. Yeah,
Okay.
like that's more like that
Okay,
way,
all right.
yeah.
So, but yeah, that's the thing I've noticed is that just, obviously there's a much wider arc.
Yep.
So the club has more time to work and develop and generate speed.
Yep.
So, yeah, it's not all just there and gone and me trying to...
Yeah, absolutely, yeah. And I think, like the club, the videos, you're always sort of like here,
Yeah.
and like now it's out here, it's wide, you're 6'4", you need to use your long limbs and
Yeah.
get your club out here. A lot of better players will hit a cut just because the face doesn't flap about.
Yep.
Same shot. Replay.
Might have done it.
Pretty good numbers.
Yeah.
Like half is only -2, face isn't moving much.
Yep.
Then you try to hit a draw, and then that's when you start seeing like the face start to get
Yeah.
manipulated, and that's when you hit. Can I show you what I want you to start feeling? So
Yeah, go for
even like the fact that club's working out this way rather than like shutting on the inside.
Yeah.
When you get to about sort of this position, I'd love to see that club sit sort of quite high.
Okay.
You get to like about here, and the club, I will call it a collapse.
Okay.
So then all this angle we have then has to let go, and then even your follow through has this sort of, I'd call it like a sloppy finish. So we've probably talked about this before, where we want to try and hit some like Tommy Fleetwood swings. So I want the club to feel like it's out here and short, and then through here and short.
Okay.
So it's going to basically calm that down, and I just want to use your width, use your long arms. Nice swing. and you try and hold the finish off rather than the.
Chunk it.
Nice. Oh, great. That was a goal swing. That was a goal swing.
I'll take that one.
That was very good. Very, very good.
Oh.
And most of it fades because,
More controllable.
yeah, like your club face angle here is only negative 1.8.
Yeah.
Because your club face stays as passive as possible through impact, rather than a draw where people are trying to like roll it over, and
Yeah.
if you time that wrong, then you know about it.
Yeah.
And you just come in a bit closer to it as well.
Yeah.
So, yeah, cool. I just want your arms to hang straight down. Yeah.
Okay. Yep.
Lovely. Like you'd play, like you go out in the game and now you're going, okay,
Oh.
I'm going to hit it that left bunker, drift it back.
Yeah.
Like you actually have a game plan rather than going out there going, don't shoot 100.
Well, that's been the big problem, right? A two-way miss, because it's, you know, where I have been on the inside, it could either be a block
Yeah.
or it can be a big snap hook.
It's like a replay. It's funny, like I was ready for you to come in here and taking it back like that.
Taking out the window.
But like obviously we've talked about it prior to today and you like doing it straight away, which is good.
Yeah.
So I'm not saying much.
For once,
You've done the hard bit.
like me
Yeah,
and
you've
Joel, me and Joel always joke about the fact that you give us stuff to do, we just blatantly ignore it.
Yeah.
I am trying, but yeah. I can't promise that this is how it looks like on a golf course, though.
I reckon you'll watch this back and you'll see what we're talking about, like how the fact the club,
Yeah.
it just looks like it's going back completely different. Oh, gravy. Very close.
So just a face there, yeah?
Yeah, so that's that. For that reason alone, that is why I'm sort of really wanting to see that sort of hold off
Yeah,
look,
yeah.
because it will just get rid of the fact that the club's working a little bit left, which is what we talked about.
Uh-huh.
The fact your hands just follow it, and then you're going to hit that shot. But
Yeah.
I mean, that on a golf course is probably left edge, maybe just near the green.
That's it, yeah.
Gravy.
Alright, now here's the bit where I say, this actually hasn't been that bad. What I have really struggled with is getting off the tee.
Yeah, I know.
It's
Well-
cost me so many shots. So yeah, and you might be the same, struggling. Like, I have days where irons are good or drivers good.
Oh yeah.
Rarely do I ever have a day where both are good. So am I feeling exactly the same?
Yeah, exactly. Sorry. Yeah, I wanted to see the exact same motion and see what result we get.
Yeah.
Just hands, I think. Like I feel like this went. Whoa. So this is the hard thing. Like
That's in play.
it is. I reckon you maybe hit that. Yeah, that's why. That's the thing. You can have nice numbers, but then if you hit the ball off the heel, it's gonna like emphasise that cut. So it actually wasn't a bad looking swing, but when you hit it near the TaylorMade logo of a Titleist driver,
QI10, mate.
I got your sponsor.
QI10 Max. I got it because it's forgiving, because I do that.
Gravy. Is that golf?
I mean, it's in play on every hole at Sun City. That's so far.
Yeah, okay, so that's probably a good one to watch back. Sometimes what people can do is, obviously you don't like that one.
Mhm.
Is that what's been going on?
Yeah, quite a lot of
Yeah.
that.
So if I take the club back, and this is like a first offence, is to like almost keep the face shut in
Yeah.
to stop it going.
Yeah.
Golf works the opposite way. Like if I'm like this, I've only got one way to go, and that's exactly what it looked like. The club went like when it got to here, it looked like that.
Uh-huh.
And it's sort of, you're never going to release it from there. You might, and you hit that shocking one there, but most of the time, you're going to go hui and like counter it. So it's an odd feeling to have, but I want you to feel like that club just, as much as it's working out here, the face isn't going to go like that so much.
Yeah, okay.
Otherwise, you're going to be playing a couple drives and quick singles. Yeah.
Pretty good.
That was 6. So that last one basically hovered and then went like that.
Yeah.
I want you to feel like, and we're not push into your elbow as well. Turn. Yeah, feel that? Okay. Just without that look on your face. Cool, good.
It's just how it looked.
Sort of over exaggerated a little bit, but. Oh, okay, hang on.
Oh, because
So
my hand
yeah,
went.
it's not a snap. It's basically your this whole thing going back in one piece, not manipulating it.
Yeah.
Either way. So
All right.
one piece, bang.
Okay. I'll just go slow.
So do you reckon you open that or do you keep it shut?
I do that. Maybe.
So that looks like it still look like the club head back. So that's why it's a good way, like good thing to exaggerate something, because
Yep.
what you think is ridiculous, I'm probably going to stand back here and be like, nearly a bit more, mate. You got it. Basically, club coming through here, guiding, then sort of like once it passes the body, it cuts through your face, rather than we want obviously the release to happen. Very hard to release a club that's already.
Release that even more.
Yeah, you hit the curtain. Okay. So ready? Chest down. And then we want to feel like we're going to let the club actually go. So you can still do a Tommy Fleetwood and like finish like that.
Yeah,
It's just this guide that you're getting from probably hitting enough bad shots that you like lose confidence. Oh, that was actually quite close. Healy? Oh yeah. Oh, hello.
Shank. Oh. Where was? Oh my word. How?
Because like
Still
so,
hitting out of the hill.
so when you come down shut, right? So there's your ball. You're coming down shut, and then as you hit it, you
Right,
push it
okay.
that way. So the heel's going to go. If that makes sense.
Yeah, I'm just throwing the heel of the club out.
Yeah, exactly right. Yeah, because it's coming in toe first, and then your heel's kicking up. So I'm like exaggerating. We're just going to go absolutely ridiculous here, and just feel like it goes like that, and then it flips over. Like I just want you to overdo one, real just get rid of this sort of guide feeling. Oh, I tell you what. So that club face going back looked quite nice. Very close. I mean, that's the shape we've talked about. Do you know what the average attack angle is with a driver?
Probably still -1 or something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Crazy, yeah.
Yeah.
But that's because they try and hit fairways. They're squeezing that ball.
Yeah.
They're trying-
And I think that's exactly why, you know, I'll have the good iron days and the good driver days.
Yeah.
Because the good iron days, really compressing the ball really well, and I struggle to translate that.
Oh, gravy. Holy dooly. Oh.
It's got to be a heel strike then,
So this is why golf sucks, right?
yeah?
Your club path is 1 degree. Your face is 0.9. Like,
It's got to be strike location. It has to be, yeah. All right.
so like when people get so caught up in like when you get so hard on yourself about hitting a bad shot,
Yeah.
that's probably the best example. Like
Yeah.
the swing on that camera would look lovely, but because you hit it slightly off the hill, that's why golf's so frustrating.
All of the numbers are good. Yeah, like you say, path, face angle, launch angle, good. Tack angle's good.
It looked good. Like when you hit it, I was like,
Yeah.
that was it. But then it hits the hill, and see you later.
All right.
Again, pretty positive looking swing. Yes, the gravy. Can I like it just? What's the best way? It looks like there's some freedom in that swing.
That feels so much better.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Rather than it going back sharp.
And I think, yeah.
Yeah. People.
I've been so afraid of that
Yeah.
kind of position, but it's almost like it feels like I'm doing that.
No, it's still not as flat as it
Yeah, okay.
as it's been.
Yeah.
Shot, mate.
Oh,
Shot, mate.
doing all right.
You take that and you.
At the moment, yeah.
Dead straight.
I average about 3 fairways around there.
Yeah. Okay. Ball speed, Greg. It's got to be. Oh. Oh.
Oh. Yeah, it's all right. Bethpage Black, commonly known as the hardest public access golf course in the world. I'm on the first tee now. Right, is that aimed down the middle?
I hope so.
Oh, it looks like it's aimed down the right down there.
Oh no, he guided it. Oh, gravy. It looked like the cover drive, yeah.
Actually,
Fine.
it's fine. Absolutely fine.
It's actually quite a wide. I mean, imagine the rough at that place would be diabolical.
Death. Absolute death.
For an opening tee shot, you wouldn't be too frightened, would you?
Nah,
You could
but
just
if I
go-
am going to hit a cut, can I ask? Can I like
Yeah.
hit it? Yeah. At the water tower, that's what the caddy said. We cut that out of one, didn't happen.
Tell you what, Greg, it's a lovely looking follow through. Wow.
Is that the wind?
No. You've cut the corner. That was good. I would honestly, that looked like a good swing, the follow through.
Yeah.
Longest one you've hit today. This is like, but like I know it's easy inside, there's no consequence, but like you've got to almost, you're at a point where the golf's been pretty dicey that you might as well just go out and just go, not even consider the score. Just like if I ask you how you went, I want to know how many went like that.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
mate, I hit 4 that was like absolutely cracked and like cool. And then we're trying like, okay, that next week let's make it 6, like 7.
And I think it's massively apparent to me the difference between when I go on my sim,
Yeah.
and I don't care where
Yeah.
it goes, as
Yeah.
to where I then go on the golf course. Because I actually hit it all right on the sim.
Yeah.
Like, because again, yeah, no consequence.
Ah.
Close. Should go in again.
God, that's close. You can like in the
I know.
time, you can just because you've hit enough good ones where you've released at the right moment. You can just sort of see when it almost the face just stays a little bit open
Yeah.
too long. But that's going off. So this is all breakdown of like it used to go back super shut, and then you sort of had to do that. Now that the club's square, we need to learn to release it rather than.
We're allowed to release
Yeah,
it.
and the difference is when you've been working on the pass to try and the club was going back here.
Yeah.
So now the club's sort of going this way rather than behind you. Like it's little pieces are coming together.
Yeah.
Like I feel like if you had a game, you hit one out the guts that just leaked slightly right, you would get on the next tee and be like, oh, okay, this is the one I'm going to get.
I've got it.
It's
here.
when it like the Jack's point shot. When you hit a shot like that, you just go.
I'm going to have to put a clip of that in there, aren't I?
When you do a shot like that, you don't get on the next tee going, oh, nearly got it. You're like,
The irony is though, I did step up on the next tee and I hit a pretty good drive down
Yeah.
to 17. You haven't seen it yet.
no, I've seen that shot.
But yeah, I hit a pretty good drive down to 17 afterwards, and it was mainly because I didn't care anymore. Is that it?
Very good.
Oh,
shot, mate.
shit.
You just pumped it. Well done.
Fine.
Very similar to the first hole at Sound City.
You know what? It is. It is.
Very good. 271. Wow, crazy.
271
Yeah. But you,
meters.
yeah, but you're up high. That's. Hang on.
Oh, still 106.7 club speed. Thanks very much to Matt. Thanks for Cottesloe, and hopefully that was useful. You know, even if it's just to explain why it's been so average. And again, I know you don't watch it for good golf. You genuinely wouldn't be here if it wasn't for that. But if you did enjoy it, smash a like, subscribe, comment. Go follow Matt on his socials. You could do with a bump, you know. So.
You're Ron.
No, Ron doesn't need a bump. But do, if you're in the area, come down to this facility indoors here is amazing. Particularly, we're not in summer anymore, but now you're coming into a different issue with, you know, rain and stuff like that. This means that you can coach year round and you don't have to worry about getting cold and wet.
Cool.
Cheers.